Welcome to our training course on environmental awareness. We will start by exploring the definition and goals of this important topic, which is essential for understanding the interactions between humanity and the natural environment. Environmental awareness refers to the in-depth understanding of the interactions between humanity and the natural environment. It includes knowledge of the impacts of human activities on ecosystems and the need to adopt behaviours that minimise these impacts. The goals of environmental awareness include promoting sustainable behaviours, protecting biodiversity, and using natural resources responsibly. Current generations have a responsibility to protect the environment for future generations. This involves adopting sustainable practices, educating young people on the importance of environmental protection, and promoting policies that favour the conservation of natural resources. Only through a collective commitment can we guarantee a healthy and livable planet for our descendants. Global environmental challenges include climate change, air and water pollution, deforestation, and biodiversity loss. Climate change is mainly caused by greenhouse gas emissions from industrial, agricultural, and transport activities. Pollution, both air and water, threatens human health and ecosystems. Deforestation reduces the Earth's ability to absorb CO2 and destroys critical habitats for many species. Addressing these challenges requires concerted action at the global level, rigorous policies, and a change in individual and collective behaviours. In contemporary society, environmental awareness has become essential for many reasons. Rapid industrial development, urbanisation, and population growth have put significant pressure on the planet's ecosystems. The consequences of these pressures are visible through a series of serious environmental problems that threaten global ecological stability and the quality of human life. One of the most obvious effects of human activities is climate change, mainly caused by the emission of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, CO2, and methane, CH4. These gases, resulting from the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and intensive agriculture, trap heat in the atmosphere, causing global temperatures to rise. The consequences include extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and changes in climate patterns that affect biodiversity and natural resources. Pollution is another serious problem. Air, water, and soil pollution are caused by industrial activities, transport, agriculture, and the unsustainable use of resources. Air pollution, for example, not only contributes to climate change, but also has serious effects on human health, causing respiratory and cardiovascular diseases. Water pollution compromises drinking water supplies and destroys aquatic habitats, while soil pollution can lead to loss of fertility and contamination of food chains. The loss of biodiversity is another consequence of human activities. The destruction of natural habitats, pollution, climate change, and the overexploitation of natural resources are causing a rapid and worrying decline in the number of plant and animal species. Biodiversity is crucial to the functioning of ecosystems, which provide essential services such as water purification, soil fertility, climate regulation, and food production. Biodiversity loss undermines these services, putting food security and human health at risk. Addressing these challenges requires a radical change in the way we perceive and interact with the environment. Environmental awareness is the first step towards this change. Educating people about the impacts of their actions and how they can contribute to sustainability is essential to promoting responsible behaviour. Environmental education plays a crucial role in building a more conscious and responsible society. Schools, universities, non-governmental organisations and government institutions must work together to integrate environmental education into school curricula and public awareness activities. This includes teaching people how to reduce their ecological footprint through sustainable practices such as recycling, energy conservation, and the use of renewable resources. In addition, it is essential to promote knowledge of the consequences of individual actions on the global environment, encouraging more responsible and conscious behaviour. Information campaigns, seminars, workshops, and practical activities can help to spread a culture of respect and care for the environment. Only through joint engagement and continuous education can we hope to mitigate the negative effects of climate change and preserve our planet for future generations. Environmental awareness is not limited to knowledge, but must be translated into concrete and daily actions. People must be motivated to reduce their consumption of resources, choose sustainable products, and support environmental policies. This can include actions such as adopting a low environmental impact diet, preferring public transport or soft mobility, and reducing household waste. Companies, for their part, can adopt sustainable production practices, such as the use of recycled raw materials, process optimization to reduce waste, and investment in green technologies. Governments can implement laws and regulations that promote environmental protection, such as tax incentives for renewable energy, regulations to reduce CO2 emissions, and policies for the sustainable management of natural resources. In addition, collaboration between the public, private, and local communities can lead to the development of innovative projects and effective solutions to address environmental challenges. Only through a collective commitment and a paradigm shift towards sustainability can we aspire to a greener and more sustainable future. Technological innovation can provide effective and revolutionary solutions to address environmental problems. Clean technologies such as renewable energy, advanced waste management systems, and sustainable agricultural practices can significantly reduce the environmental impact of human activities. For example, the large-scale adoption of renewable energy such as solar, wind, and hydropower can help reduce dependence on fossil fuels and decrease greenhouse gas emissions. Similarly, advanced waste management systems such as smart recycling and composting can minimize the accumulation of waste in landfills and the resulting pollution of soil and water. Sustainable agricultural practices, such as precision farming and permaculture, can improve soil productivity and reduce the use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers. Promoting research and development in these areas is key to creating a sustainable future. Investments in research and innovation can lead to the discovery of new technologies and the optimization of existing ones, making them more efficient and accessible. Environmental challenges are global and require a coordinated response at the international level to be effectively addressed. Cooperation between countries through environmental agreements and treaties is essential to solve complex problems such as climate change, biodiversity loss, pollution, and the management of natural resources. Initiatives such as the Paris Agreement on climate change demonstrate the importance of a joint commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and limit the rise in global temperature. Environmental challenges are global and require a coordinated response at the international level to be effectively addressed. Cooperation between countries through environmental agreements and treaties is essential to solve complex problems such as climate change, biodiversity loss, pollution, and the management of natural resources. Initiatives such as the Paris Agreement on climate change demonstrate the importance of a joint commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and limit the rise in global temperature. Thank you for attending our course on environmental awareness. We hope that the information and knowledge gained during this journey have inspired you to take positive actions for our planet.